Hey everyone, and welcome back to the vlog. If you are new here, my name is Jocelyn. I use she, her pronouns, and I usually make videos about my life as a queer engineering student living in Canada. Today I have a bit of an experiment that I want to try out, but before getting into that, I want to make the most of this sunlight and bike over to Quebec. I have been biking a ton these past few days, and what I really love about Ottawa is that it's designed really well for bikers. So the Ottawa River runs between Ottawa, Ontario and Gatineau, Quebec, and there are a bunch of bridges to cross between both provinces, and there are bike lanes on those bridges, so it's super easy to visit Quebec whenever I want. I really enjoyed sitting by the river and observing my surroundings. I saw some really cute families, a really cute baby, and I saw this dude doing parkour. It was awesome. And it's just nice to slow down and hang around nature and to just be away from technology for a little bit. But now that I'm home, I've decided that I would like to spend my evening experimenting and trying something new. So my cousin Rob is really interested in customizable mechanical keyboards, and last summer he sold me this keyboard. This is a Keychron K6, and he did all of the modifications and sold it to me as a unit. So with that said, let's discuss the mods that my cousin did to this keyboard. First of all, he put foam at the bottom of the case, and basically it just dampens the sound. Similar to a recording booth, you would put some foam up to kind of dampen the sound and to reduce echoes. Second, he lubed the switches, and switches are basically the mechanism which allows the key to move up and down. The switches that are on these are cherry reds, I believe, and you can buy a whole bunch of different switches depending on how tactile or how non-tactile you want your keys to be. The third mod that my cousin did was that he switched the keycaps to this color, and finally he put O-rings and a little bit of foam underneath the keycaps to make a quieter sound. There are two mods that I plan to do for this video. Number one is that I plan to switch the keycaps. This is just personal preference. This is just for aesthetics. I wanted blue keycaps. And second, I plan to do something called the Tempest tape mod, which is where you put tape at the bottom of your PCB. PCB stands for printed circuit board. And basically what that does, I think, is that it dampens the sound even further and helps produce more of a thock sound. Not sure if that's going to make a huge difference, but I figured might as well try it. As I mentioned, this is going to be my first time customizing a keyboard, so if you are a keyboard enthusiast, just take this video with a grain of salt. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I figured I might as well just experiment and take you on this journey. Before we get into these mods, here is a quick sound test. I know that people often do sound tests with a desk mat, but I don't have one right now. It's being delivered to me tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon, I'll be sure to do a sound test with the finished build, and I'll do that sound test with and without a desk mat. I'm really enjoying these new keycaps. I noticed that there's a bit of a texture at the top, which feels really nice. I'm also enjoying the typing experience without those O-rings. I find that there's just a little bit more feedback, which I personally like. I'll finish off this video tomorrow with the Tempest tape mod, but for now, let's do a quick sound test. So I am putting the keycaps back on, and already it sounds awesome. I would definitely say that there's a huge difference from what it was before to what it is now. Case itself feels a little bit heavier, and it just kind of lends to a more premium feel. And I'm really excited to put the rest of the keycaps on and do a sound test, because so far I am very impressed. Here is the sound test after the tape mod with the new keycaps and without the O-rings. And it's also important to note that my cousin had put foam at the bottom of the case, and I left the foam there because I feel like it would add to the sound. So that brings us to the end of this video, and I just wanted to thank you for joining me on my journey as I explore the realm of customizable keyboards. If you're interested in learning more about the intersection between being queer and being an engineering student, definitely consider subscribing to this channel. I post vlogs on almost a weekly basis. That's it for now, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Ingat.